Hi you all, this is Dana from Tabitha's Treasures. Just thought I'd get on here and give y'all some updates since I have quite a few things to show today. Let's see, where to begin? Well, first of all, I have been working on a few things. The first one that I'm going to show you is not true to size because I didn't make it for a grown-up. I actually made it for a little girl. And she happens to like tea parties. And I found in this Vanna's fashion book that I got, Vanna's Choice, Vanna's Fashion, 5 crochet and 1 knit design created with Lion Brand Vanna's Choice. So you're supposed to really use Vanna's Choice with these patterns, but I did not. I used some that was donated, so I don't even know what it is, but it's really fine, kind of, I want to say it's sock yarn because it's kind of stretchy, like a nylon maybe. But this is the pattern. It is called the tea wrap. That's what it's supposed to look like. Like that. And this is mine that I made for this little girl. And excuse the ends because I haven't woven anything in yet. But this is what it looks like, and it's just a little tiny tea wrap shawl that she can use when she's having her little tea parties. I think it's a very cute little pattern. I love this yarn. It is so pretty. So yeah, that's one finished item. I have to still weave in a few ends there. But like I said, that's for a little girl. And she likes to have tea parties, so I thought that would be perfect. A tea wrap. What more, you know? What more can you ask for? And it's a very simple pattern. And I thought it would be perfect for her. So that one is complete. And I have been gifted some more of that sock weight yarn, I guess you could say. And it's really kind of stretchy. It's a really pretty mix of colors in there. It's got some black and cream and a light pinkish color and some hues of purple, and I don't know if that's coming out true. Yeah, it's about true to color right there. But it's got a bunch of different little colors all kind of mixed in. And I have several of these, although I don't think they're exactly the same. I think this one is a little bit thinner than this one. I could be wrong. It could be the exact same stuff. It looks the same. But this is some more stuff that was donated to Tabitha's Treasures, so I'm going to use that. And then I was also donated some of this, which I think is a cotton. And I don't know if you could see it or not, but it's not really coming out true to color there. It's kind of blown out. It's not gray. It's more of an olive green kind of color. Not really olive green, but how do you describe it? Sage green. There you go. It's more of a sage green, and it's got little flecks of sparkles. I can see them. I'm not sure if you can see them or not. But it's very pretty. Oh, so pretty. So I got a couple of these cakes, and I found a pattern that I'm making this one for myself. It is called, let's see, let's get this pattern out. So it's called Lotus Colorblock Shawlette. It is by Serene Fiber Arts, designed by Amanda French. And she has an Etsy store listed here that I'll put down in the description link below. but this is called the Lotus Color Block Shawlette. Now I am going to do it much larger than a shawlette. I think I'm going to use both cakes of this yarn, and this is a work in progress. I've already got some of it started. A very simple pattern. I'm just going from, it's alternating double crochet and half double crochet every other row. So far, that's the pattern. And I'm going to make it much larger than it actually calls for in the pattern. So I would like a Sunday shawl for myself, and I think this would be perfect for some of the outfits that I have that I like to wear on Sunday mornings. So this is a work in progress, and I wish you could actually see the color. It's a very pretty color of green. It's a perfect shade of green. It's like not too drab and not too bright, but just, you know, very kind of neutral. So that's what I'm working on, and that's one of my little patterns that I had printed out. And of course, I've also been working on these little baby hats. This is of course, none of my tails are woven in. These are just some that I haven't put into the box yet. This is my cat's over there doing something. This is a little tiny micro preemie hat. It's about the size of my palm. And then I have some newborn hats that I've done. This one is actually a real deep shade of purple. I don't know if you can tell, but it's not black and it's not brown, it's purple. I can't tell if it's coming out purple or not, but anyway, it's a real dark purple. And then I put a little pink on the top there. And then I got this one, which is just a variegated multicolor blue and green with little bits of a bluish gray color in it. Real pretty little color scheme going on there. I wish it had some kind of a design that would work out, but it doesn't. It's all over the place. But those are my little baby hats. Well, some of them anyway. Thought I'd just give you a glimpse of those real quick. Got some of those done. And then I have quite a few other patterns that I'm going to be working on that are also shawls that I pulled out of my binder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 different shawl patterns. This one is a poncho, actually. It's an asymmetrical look poncho. It's called a lacy trellis poncho, but I haven't gotten to that yet, so we'll have to wait and find out what it looks like later. So the other day I was going through some of my things, and I found something that one of my nieces had given me. It was just a bag full of these little plastic canvas things, and some of them were already cut into kind of like, I don't know, weird shapes. That one looks like a little shirt, like a little t-shirt. Can you see it? Anyway, she gave me a whole bunch of these little plastic canvas doodads, and I thought, well, that would be fun and interesting to try something with, but I've never done anything with plastic canvas, so I decided to get on Amazon and look and see what I could find that had some kind of instructions for plastic canvas. And I found a used book. It's called The New Dictionary of Needlepoint and Canvas Stitches. It's by Rhoda Ochester Goldberg. There are actual patterns in this book. I haven't had a chance to really look through it yet, but there are some patterns in here, and it tells you about the different types of plastic canvas, like interlock mono canvas and mono canvas. It tells you the 4 types of Zweigart canvas. Tells you about blocking frames and solutions. Just different things that I thought would be useful to know about working with plastic canvas and what to do with it. And I thought it was pretty interesting, and I can't wait to really dig into this book and see what I can learn. It's more like in a magazine type of paper, though. It's really kind of cool. But it gives you like different pattern designs that you can try on plastic canvas. So I thought that was pretty cool. This is a camera case with strap that you can make, and you actually make that's a roll of film. It looked to me like a truck, but that is a roll of film. And yeah, you can make your own little camera case out of plastic canvas, and I guess you just stitch it all together. So that's pretty cool. I had no idea what to do with it. There's a pattern for a first aid box. Make the pattern for a first aid box where you can store all your bandages and band-aids and what have you. So that's pretty neat. Just different things that you can try on plastic canvas. So I'm going to give that a try and see what I can come up with. It has the letters that you can work on plastic canvas. Now I was actually hoping to make some bookmarks, and I was looking at bookmarks on YouTube, and there were some really nice cross patterns that I'd like to make for some of the women at church. Some really, really pretty ones. I don't want to leave the plastic canvas unworked in the center, though. I think that looks, you know, kind of like, you know, unfinished. So thought I would just finish it off and find something to do with it. But here's some of the other patterns that are in here that are just like, wow. I don't know if you could see that, but a picture of George, whoever that is. This is a pretty old book, so who knows. I don't know if you could see any of that. This is a belt. This is the camera case. This is a jewelry case or a tool case, either one. You can make keychains, luggage tags. Oh, a luggage rack. One that you can unfold and set your luggage on. This one is an eyeglass case. A flask cover. You know that's got to be old when they talk about flasks. You know, you put your little bit of booze in there. Yeah, and then it gives you Bargello patterns. Different ways of doing stitch work. So anyway, I guess that's something that I'm going to have to sit down and really pore over and try to come up with something. I really didn't look at many of the descriptions. I just wanted something that could tell me a little bit about working with plastic canvas. And this seems, let me see, this has got to be a really old book. I'm trying to find a date here. Let's see. It's a first edition. Copyright 1994. It's not that old, but it is pretty old considering I know kids who are already 20. So I guess that would be, what, 22 years old? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, so it was made in 94. Not too bad, but, you know, it's not a really fairly new book, so I'm going to have to go back and see if I can find some fairly new books and really, ooh, my nose is itching, read through them and see what I could find. Also, I wanted to show you my little basket of little books. I have a bunch of these. I have bought these a little bit at a time, you know, like at Walmart and Joann's mostly. It's a little encyclopedia of scarves, the crochet answer book, solutions to every problem you'll ever face, answers to every question you'll ever ask. It's pretty interesting books. Everything the internet didn't teach you about crochet. I have a bunch of these little books. They're all pretty neat. Some of them have just basic information about crochet, but some of them, like these, have patterns. This is about this is featuring Karen Country Yarn, which I've never even heard of the country yarn. It's by Drew and Borsky, the crochet dude. And it's all caps, beanies. And I've got several of these different hat books, slouchy beanies worn by celebrities. Get it out of here. Trendy slouch hats. Trendy slouch hats. Too funny. I've got a bunch of them, and I've hardly done any of these patterns. I think I did a pair of slippers out of this one. It's Cozy Family Slippers, 7 crochet designs for the whole family. It's pretty good. And then head wraps, 10 crochet projects, headbands, head wraps. I actually made this one a couple of years ago, I think. Very popular. All the young girls around me wanted one. Yarn booties for babies. Now I've done a couple of these, but they don't come out the right size. They're way too big. I think it's just me though. I'm not very good at making booties. Car seat blankets. 8 crochet designs for car seat blankets. I have never done anything out of that book. And this one, I absolutely love the patterns in this book, but I cannot for the life of me, to save my life, do a ripple afghan. Ripples and afghan, chevron afghans, just, and the star patterns. I don't know, maybe it's me, just, the counting just, Learn to crochet ripple afghans. I will eventually make one of these. I will. I'm going to put that aside. And granny square baby afghans, 6 crochet designs. I've actually made one of these out of this book. I think it is the one toward the back. Where's that? Maybe it wasn't this one. It was something similar to that, but not quite. It's got some really pretty patterns in here. This one's called Blue Sky Blocks. Really pretty patterns. I'll have to look at that again too. And this is actually the very first book that I ever got, and it was a gift to me. And it is Learn to Crochet Step-by-Step How-Tos and Easy Projects. Cute little book. It's got some really easy patterns in it for beginners. And then this one, I actually made this hooded scarf on the front. I actually made a couple of those. It's just a book full of hooded scarves. This one. This is the one that I made. Got a little glare there. Yes, I made a couple of those. I made one of them for a woman at church, and the other one I think I sent to my aunt, if I'm not mistaken. I have actually done quite a few crochet projects, people. Back when I first started, I was a crochet machine. And this one is Learn to Loom Knit, Step-by-Step How-Tos and Easy Projects. I do actually have those set of both the round and the long looms, and I've done a few projects on those. I love the way the scarves come out on this loom here. Really nice and plush. And then this one is Learn to Crochet African Flower Motifs, Step-by-Step How-Tos and Easy Projects. I actually started to do this scarf, and then I just quit for some reason. I should have kept going with it because it's really a nice pattern. And this one is Easy Super Scarves. I love super scarves. Big scarves. Look at that. I mean, you may as well wear a blanket. But I like those. Those are really nice. Super warm. This one is Vanna's Choice Easy Crochet Critters. And again, I've never done anything out of this book because I don't do amigurumis. I should though. I really should try to do this because, I mean, you're making small pieces, and I think it's the joining and all the sewing together of the pieces that really intimidates me because I am not good at sewing at all. But these are really cute. Has a little walrus. There's a little walrus. How cute is that? Like, oh my gosh. Look at this giraffe. Isn't that cute? Little snowy owl and a monkey. Really cute. And then this one is Soft Dreams, 7 crochet designs from Simply Soft Karen. This is a pattern book for babies, I guess. It has different baby blankets in it. Big granny baby blanket. I guess that's why they call it Soft Dreams. I think it's all just baby book blankets. And oh no, here's a little sweater jacket for a little boy. Really cute. So that's that one. That one has 7 designs in it. Never used that one either. This one is Baby Layettes and Afghans. And I've actually done one of the projects out of here. It has 10 projects in it. Got a little glare there. It's really cute for a little coming home set. Do it in a soft pale yellow or blue for a boy. Let's see if I can find the one that I did. Now you can tell this book has been used. I don't think there's a picture of it in here. No. Here it is. I did that one. I posted on one of the groups something that came up in one of my memory feeds one day. It was a little layette set that I did for a baby shower, and it came out really, really cute. Like, everybody at the baby shower was so impressed. It was a big hit. And this last book is called Small Comforts, 4 crochet and 2 knit designs created with Lion brand Baby Soft. And I have not done anything in this book. There are a lot of crochet patterns here that I just haven't even tried to do, because a lot of it just didn't seem functional, I guess, at the time. But now that I'm getting more into, well, when I first started the charity organization, doing things and sending them off, it was mostly just beanies. A lot of hats, like a whole box full of hats. And I did a few blankets after that. But it was very simple, just nothing intricate, just very simple, basic design. And I've done a few things for friends, like the breast cancer awareness scarf. I did that for quite a few women, actually. I have done one mermaid tail for my niece, but I haven't really done a lot, actually. And it's crazy, because I've been crocheting now for about 3 years, and I have not done anything that would just like really blow your socks off. It's just all stuff that you wouldn't mind donating it. It's not these great fancy things that you all seem to put out. It's crazy. Like, I don't even know. I don't even know how to explain it. I've done some pretty nice things, though. I mean, I guess I have. I've done some really nice things for babies. I've made dresses, and the angel wing pinafore was one of my favorites. Like, I can whip that out in no time. But anyway, that is it for today, guys, and I hope you all have a nice day. This is Thursday, and it's almost the end of the weekend. And hopefully by this next week, I will have this shawlette, my shawl, all worked up into this beautiful cotton yarn. And it's actually pretty soft for a cotton yarn, so I can't wait to have it finished. Really looking forward to that. So, alright, you guys, y'all have a great weekend, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye!